This morning, I was watching a video about animal cruelty that it's now apparently forbidden to show on YouTube or Twitter or social media. I don't think that social media has exactly grasped it. There was shown that people rescue animals, but then if you look at the date and then watch certain other videos, the same animal pops up 3 or 4 times in different time span. Which means the people who may look like they're rescuing animals just to get their clicks are actually harming these animals. So I found out this morning, and I found it quite upsetting actually that people still aren't that bright to think like, wait a minute, this is wrong, but people do it so they get their clicks. I mean, that's just wrong. Seriously. I mean, social media really needs to get a bit more stricter with their rules. Really get people on there to watch videos, to get them properly controlled before they go out of hand. And it would be also great from the people who are watching these videos that they would report them so that the social media team can do something about them before it goes too viral. So that would be really huge help to the social media, because if less of these videos go around, the less likely the animal cruelty is gonna happen. Because if I think about it, I have my cats now almost for half a year. I got them from a rescue center. They have gotten better, but they're still a bit scared of certain things. Like if I turn on the Hoover, they don't like that. Actually, that's the. Or if I come in, because sometimes they come in from when I come outside from the door, I have to jingle my keys so they don't run out of the door. So they still run away from that. Yeah, I think that's about it. And sometimes brushing, they don't always like brushing. They don't like that. But I do try to give them treats. I put a bowl full of treats and then I try to brush them while they're eating the treats. It's quite difficult to do though. Yeah. And another thing, I started. It's from the same YouTuber. They show like a lot of. I don't know how to say this word correctly. Young adults or young juniors. I'm not sure if you say it like that. I'm not sure. I'll call it young juniors. Being influenced. I don't know if it's from their parents or something, to go on YouTube and to do certain things. And if you check how many likes and stuff like that, it's not just on YouTube, it's general in social media, are probably gonna have a lot of hates because of this one as well. But please bear with me. This is for even for the for it's so you would protect children. I mean, you have to tell your children, be careful what you put on social media. because if you check, if you look how, I'm sure most of the, because you're only allowed to use social media, I think some are from 13, some are from 16, but you really have to explain to your kids what kind of responsibility you have once you go on social media. Because if you look at the children who've become stars, I mean, they didn't really have a proper childhood. And if you look at the result from that to result today, half of them have depression, they consume the wrong stuff, to make themselves sick. And sometimes you see people showing a lot of skin, especially the young ones. I don't know. I'm sure some of it has something to do with the people that are raising them, maybe, because sometimes you can make good money on social media if you have certain clicks and certain watches. So please explain to your kids that there are some people out there who can learn a lot about you from these medias without even knowing you. So it means they can probably, because they see what's behind you, they see what's in your house, and maybe in a couple of years or so, the people who see this will have their information together, and they might think, we can get that person. So, and not just that, there are sometimes people out there over their age, and they think a bit different than young children. If you're watching this, you might understand what I'm talking about. Yes, it's a sick thing to talk about on here, but it's something that people need to know. Please talk with your children. How high, what kind of responsibility you need to be when you go on social media. Explain to them that there are really bad people out there. They're not all bad. You can't put them all in the same shoe. So, but there are a lot of bad people out there. They will try asking you for things, and they might be nice asking for it in the first time, but please, you have to watch out for yourselves. Try to protect yourself. If you're young and you're watching this, ask the person that is raising you or someone you trust. That are really horrible people out here, especially on social media, because you don't know how they're gonna respond. So please look after yourselves and think about before you're doing something. And if you're not sure, ask someone you can trust and tell them you want to try this on social media, you want to do this, and explain it to them so they can give you a feedback so you can do it in a safely manner, I mean, I sometimes do social media and I sometimes think, oh my god, what am I wearing? And I know it's showing sometimes a lot of skin, and I know it could have a negative feedback at some point in the future. And yeah, maybe in the future I can do better videos and delete the ones I did in the past. Because I will not always be fully clothed like this. Sometimes I will show skin like this, or skin here. So yeah. So be careful, okay? Protect your children. Protect the pets and stuff like that. Protect them really, really well, because they need all the protection they can these days. Because the people are not good. They are very bad. I hope you enjoyed this video and share this because this is very important. Share this with your friends, your family, your acquaintance, your co-workers, because it's time we stand up against these people that like to bully the weak, trying to destroy people's future through certain ways. So yeah, I wish you all the best. Stay healthy, stay safe, and be careful. If you're not sure and you don't have someone you trust, you can always ask an officer or something. They know what they're talking about. I sometimes even talk to a police officer, ask them how you can live feed or something like that without them going like bad on you. Sorry, that's my cat's tail there. Oh. He almost whacked it down. Yeah, I love my kitty. I love my kitty. I love them both. The other one is probably in the... Yeah. And one more thing, there are a lot of animal trends going around right now. Like where they tie the ears together. That's really not funny. That's very stressful for the animal. Where they tie items on their tails. That's not really fun either because they think it's like a snake or something chasing after them and it could give them stress. I have seen a lot of owners, it's a challenge, like they hit the animal's butt like really hard, and then not just the butt, but they do that on a lot of animals. But I've seen it mostly on dogs, so I don't think that's right. And then you're like thinking, no wonder the animals are aggressive towards you if you do those kind of things, you know. Nah. You're annoyed. Why are you annoyed? Why are you annoyed? You're annoyed because I'm talking to myself, aren't you? Yeah. Aren't you? Yes. Yes, you are annoyed because I'm talking to myself. Don't you go? I love you. Yeah. He's like waggling his tail from the side, so I think he's annoyed about something. But it's not just like a slide. Like a slide. I don't know, maybe you can see that. So he's annoyed with... Okay, not anymore, but see, he's annoyed with something. He's annoyed with something. Something is annoying him. Maybe because I'm pointing the camera. Yeah. I don't know what the other one is. He's probably on the sofa or something. So yeah. Yeah, that's about it. Bye.